Central Florida has grown into one of the top 20 media markets in the nation, but it does not have a modern sports stadium major events would likely demand and expect. The city planned to refurbish the Florida Citrus Bowl with tourist taxes, but right after the city approved the plan, the economy tanked. Those tax dollars didn't materialize, and that created a big problem for the Florida Citrus Bowl.
By not having the improvements of this venue, we've lost opportunities. Florida State game last year, Notre Dame game last year. We were not in the cut for World Cup.
We as a community have already lost hundreds of millions of dollars because games were canceled, neutral site games were canceled that were scheduled to occur in that stadium.
Not only has it had a negative impact on our economy, it has also taken away the ability to showcase Orlando yet again on national television.
It's easy to say it's just a football game, and since that game was never played here, we never had it anyways. But there are opportunities, and this community deserves those opportunities.
Not only has the stadium lost new business, there is a real concern about whether Orlando can hold on to what it has left. The Capital One Bowl alone is one of the oldest postseason games and is also among the highest-rated college football games on TV, reaching 94 million viewers in 123 markets.
We'll sit down at that table in a little more than a year and begin very serious talks about renewing our bowl games, altering our bowl games, maybe improving our bowl games. For the last 8 years, we have been negotiating with our conference partners, the Big Ten, the SEC, the ACC, and we've been talking about a stadium and a new stadium, and we've been promising that a renovated stadium is on the way.
It's always nice to say that we're going to build it, but if it doesn't get built, then you haven't really gained.
The longer we delay it, the more likely we are to lose the bowl games to another community that has a newer facility or renovated facility, and eventually that's going to happen.
We're competing against the new, all the new iPhones, and we still got a little fold-up flip phone, and it doesn't work anymore.
We cannot afford as a community to lose our status as a Tier 1 bowl game destination. If we do, we lose millions of dollars to our economy annually. We cannot afford that.
With new business at a standstill and the existing events clinging to life, the Citrus Bowl is at a crossroads. Not only are 75 years of history at stake, but hundreds of millions of dollars and thousands of jobs also hang in the balance.
Bowl games are like booking a major convention. You have, 60, 70,000 people into the destination. They generally stay 3-4 days. They spend lots of money. So the way I look at this is almost like an extension of what we do at the Orlando Orange County Convention Center. This facility has to maintain its competitiveness because a lot of other cities have built newer facilities, and that's what we compete with. Just like we compete with other convention centers, we have to compete with the very best.
We put the bowl game in our budget. That's directly impactful of probably about $500,000 to $750,000 just for this hotel.
So just because you have a piece of business today, just like at the convention center, doesn't mean you're going to have it next year. You constantly have to compete with the very best.
Just like with colleges and universities that are competing against each other, they up their facilities, and it's kind of an arms race when it comes to facilities. I'm sure the same thing is with bowl games and their venues and what they do. They've got built-in advantages with Orlando and family-friendly events and attractions there. But anything they can do to improve the stadium and maybe the game day experience, the tailgating experience, would only help their cause.
Orlando has everything that you would expect in a tourist-oriented community, except, can you imagine how much better we would have with a first-class stadium?
We're not only a great tourist destination, we're not only a great meetings and convention destination, but we want to be a great sporting destination.
Sometimes you got to have a vision and stick your neck out. If we don't get this done now, I think the window of opportunity, when it closes, we'll never be able to catch back up. We'll be done, out of the game forever.
Community leaders are trying to find new and creative ways to get this project on track. Coming up, the options, the cost, the time frame, and the search for solutions.